Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and basically want to give my thoughts on the Fire Emblem Nintendo Direct that was shown January the 18th. I kind of like the Fire Emblem, not really like in-depth fan, but I did play the game like with the GBA. That was the first Fire Emblem that came out in America. I kind of get what the game is, but I wasn't really too fan of the permadeath thing. The first, believe it or not, the first Fire Emblem that I did enjoy is Awakening, and then more further of Birthright, because they introduced casual mode. Your characters don't have to die. And for me, because I'm not good with the Fire Emblem game, I think that's suitable for me. So I kind of like that. I know, that's not how you play Fire Emblem. I know, well, it is what it is. What you want me to do, man? I'm not good at it. So with that, they showed a direct. It was actually interesting, the direct. At first, like, wow, America? Fire Emblem? Because they're not really, in the past, they weren't really popular until the GBA one. Well, I kind of understand. I mean, it's a long history. They've been out in Japan since the days of the Famicom. And, yeah, I mean, now they're more popular, but before that, prior to Awakening, not a lot of people like Fire Emblem, because one of the biggest reasons that a lot of people didn't like was the permadeath, unless you're an uber Fire Emblem fan. So, yeah, that's some of the reasons. But now it's getting more popular. There are more games coming out from 2017 to 2018. So with that, I want to give my thoughts on each of what they announced. First of all, the direct itself was awesome because Yuri Losel was the narrator. If you don't know him, yes, he does voices for Fire Emblem games, but if you're an anime fan, he's known for Sasuke Uchiha, the last of the Uchiha clan, aka the emo ninja. Yeah. But he also known for other games in anime that I follow. Like, one of them is, anime. Wow, now I went blank with anime. Well, let's go to games. Much easier. One is he's known for in Persona 4, and I forgot his name, but he's a friend of Yu Nakarami, or in Persona 4, his friend who basically runs that famous supermarket retail store, Walmart. I don't know his name, I do apologize. But yeah, he's one of the voices there. Another one, of course, the one I know is his ever since Dynasty Warrior 5 and so on, is he was the voice of Sunsei. So technically, whatever happened, if you fuse Sasuke and Naruto, you get Sunsei. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. He's cool. And also, he was a tutorial narrator for Disney Infinity. Yeah, anime, he does a lot of anime. Oh, yeah, I know. Suzaku from Code Geass. Oh, yeah, he's that doctor who hangs around with the headless lady in Dura Dura. Okay, you get the idea. Okay. So, moving over that is the game. So, first they showed was a new Fire Emblem games for the 3DS, but technically it's a remake of Fire Emblem 2 for the NES or Famicom, which they dubbed it Ninja. Okay, the reason why I said that was Fire Emblem Gaiden, Ninja Gaiden. You get the idea? It's a better version, and I mean it's a big remake, and it's gonna come out this May the 9th, 2017. I'm surprised that, and they said it's gonna be a worldwide release, so I didn't really see that coming. Hopefully that doesn't mean that they're going to omit dub. I don't know if they're doing a worldwide, because that's the first Fire Emblem game, like worldwide release. They've never been a worldwide release. It was like impossible for them, but apparently this one is. I don't know what the backstory is, so we'll see. Hopefully English dub. Plus they'll also have Amiibo, which is surprisingly, people thought it was Korean, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, they call it Fire Emblem Echoes Shadow of Valentia. So I already pre-ordered that using, of course, Backlog Battle. Yeah, if I know a plug there. Support them if you want to help them build their list. Yeah. So, yeah, can't wait for that one. Let's see if there is going to be English dub. So, the next one they announced in the Fire Emblem Direct is that apparently 2018, the Nintendo Switch will have a Fire Emblem game. So, Fire Emblem on a console, once again, since the Wii with Fire Emblem Radiance Dawn. Well, it is a console, but of course, you can make it mobile. Again, you know the Switch is, you know the gimmick. It's a hybrid of you can play it on a big screen or you can play it on the go. So yeah, so you can say, oh, it's a console, but it's also mobile. But bottom line is, a new Fire Emblem in 2018. Kinda didn't see that coming. Just like the new, sort of the next 3DS Fire Emblem. Again, that one's not really new. It was a remake, but again, you know, first time in America, and it's a remake. Just saying. Saying go. So there's nothing much to say. They just said, oh yeah, there's gonna be Fire Emblem in 2018. So the next one they showed was Fire Emblem Warriors. Just like Hyrule Warriors, it's a Dynasty Warrior game. For me, typically, yay, because the reason is I love Dynasty Warrior. I used to play them when I was in college. Especially one of my all-time favorite were Dynasty Warrior 5 and Samurai Warrior 2. I still do like the Warriors game from Tecmo Koei. It's just it's so hard for me to get into it because, well, if you know my story with English dub, they stopped doing it. But that's a different story. So, whatever. This is from Nintendo, so of course it's gonna be fun by Nintendo. So, Fire Emblem Warrior is technically a Dynasty Warrior game with Fire Emblem character, and one of the characters they showed was Chrome from Fire Emblem Awakening. And again, why is it they keep showing that guy? Why is it always Awakening and Fates? Well, believe it or not, those are the two most popular Fire Emblem worldwide. Yes, and it's kinda understandable because they kinda added, like I said before, they added a new mode called Casual Mode, and now a new casual player can get into it. Because one of the problems with Fire Emblem, and I know it is part of what Fire Emblem are, the permadeath. That's been doing it since the NES days. But a lot of people, they don't like the idea of, oh, my character dies, that's it. Because imagine if most of your characters die, you go to the end of the game. Oh no, I don't have a lot of characters. I'm kind of screwed. So they kind of fixed that. I mean, is that how you play the game? Permadeath? Yeah, but now people are just gonna. A lot of people don't agree with it. That's all I can say. So that's why in the trailer they kind of show Crom was one of the characters, the first character to be in the game. So of course for me, I can't wait for that one. So if you're a Dynasty Warrior fan and you played Hyrule Warrior and you're getting a Switch, this game's probably for you. I know it's for me. And interesting, it's going to come in fall 2017. So that's between September, October, and November. That is what fall is. But it's also a twist that people didn't see coming. Not only is it going to be on the Switch, it's also going to be on the new 3DS. Yes, the new 3DS. So technically, what it means is, if you have an old 3DS, yeah, you got no dice. So finally, thank goodness, another game that's only meant for the new 3DS. Because one of the problem is, the new 3DS better performance it may be, and you can play Super Nintendo game, and there are already games that you can only work with the new 3DS, such as Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, Binding of Isaac. There are not really much games that's only meant for the new 3DS. So finally, they said, hey, this game, if you want to play Fire Emblem Warrior for the 3DS, you have to use the new 3DS. So you have the old one, well, tough cookie, it's not gonna work. Because of course, if you remember Hyrule Warrior Legend, played it on the old 3DS, the old model, doesn't really work right. Me personally, I did play that, couldn't really tell with the old one and the new one. It looked the same to me, but maybe I'm just too old. But a lot of people have said that, yeah, playing Hyrule Warrior on the old 3DS doesn't really work. So, but again, that's exciting. Not only if you're not gonna plan to buy a Switch, then you can get it for the new 3DS, the new 3DS. So, with that, they finally showed the main event of what Fire Emblem Nintendo Direct is. Yes, I know the main event, and that is Fire Emblem Heroes for mobile games. Yes, finally, they revealed their fourth mobile game for the fiscal year. Originally, it was going to be 5 games for the fiscal year of 2016 or 2017, technically, which starts at April 2016 or the end of March 2017. But they had to revise it to 4 games because they said they needed more times, and I can see why. So finally, they showed the next one, which is Fire Emblem Heroes. So it is what I expected. It's like a casual, more simplified Fire Emblem game than the 3DS. Watching it, gonna look cool in my opinion. Yuri basically explained how the game goes, and I can understand. Yes, it is. It has that mobile feeling. So let me explain what that means. A lot of people who play mobile game, you don't play mobile game like you play a dedicated handheld game with a Vita or the 3DS. You don't. Okay, the whole point of portable gaming systems are in-depth AAA title, refined game that takes you hours on the go. That's basically it. I mean, granted, the Switch is a hybrid, but let's just remove that, put that in the side for a sec. Let's just talk about the Vita, the 3DS, DS, Game Boy, etc., etc., etc. Excuse me. So that's what dedicated handle is. Like, you can play it anywhere, but it takes you a long time. Especially with Fire Emblem, that's not a quick game. When you play a mobile game, a lot of people who are mobile gamers who like to play mobile games, most of them are casual gamers. Gamers that probably not going to take 2, 3, or 4 hours playing with their mobile game or any game. They'll probably pick it up. Maybe tops 1 hour, maybe 90 minutes tops, and then I'm done. I gotta do something else. So again, that was when I looked at it. It looks like that's what it's designed for. Because again, it's a little bit more simplified. One, because when they showed it, you only pick 4 characters on the grid instead of like I guess 8, 9, 10 depends. It's only 4. The opponent has 4. Now then it's basically still have that Fire Emblem element, but again simplified. So look good. The premise, okay, so that's what it is. Premise of it is I kind of figure it out is characters from multiple Fire Emblem game, they join forces. There is a main character, there's a main villain, but the story is they said was that is the heroes trying to fight two villains. I forgot their name. I'll probably go in depth once I play the game. But in order to stop them, they need to call heroes from multiple worlds. The Fire Emblem hero from their own world. That's basically it. So it's kind of like it reminds me of Tales of Link. It's the same deal with Tales of Link. There's actually a main character. There's a supporting character in the game, and your basic premise is in order to defeat the bad guy, you gotta team up with heroes of other Tales game. And the difference is, it doesn't play like an actual Tales game. Like 4 against the monster, and then you do like action attacks, arts. No, it's basically simplifying this one. I mean, Tales game is basically like a tic-tac-toe, connect something, trying to beat the bad guy. I played it, it's okay. Again, it's not meant to be long. Even if I had a robust storyline, it's not meant to be long. It looks like this is what Fire Emblem is. It's like, there is a story, but again, it's not like each battle's gonna take you like 1 or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, who knows. It's a quick game, quick pickup, finish 1 level. When you're done, you can get out, play with some more, or you can quit. That's basically it. So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, maybe I just sounded like a Nintendo fanboy-ish. But believe me, when I say about how mobile game works, they don't, to some extent, play like console game. Yeah, there are mobile games that's basically on console. There are SNK games. Again, there's option. There's actually Final Fantasy games on mobile, but again, same deal. Not a lot of people really play them, from what I heard. I could be wrong. I mean, it's just that's basically an important option. I mean, there's heck the Mega Man game from 1 to 6, but apparently people said it sucks. Again, different story. But what Nintendo basically did for Fire Emblem Heroes, they made it basically designed that it is meant for mobile. It's meant to be something that's quick and something that will introduce the casual or the general audience. And that's a keyword why Nintendo finally decided to go on mobile. It worked with Mitomo because it's a social experiment media type of game. Free to play. How do you do pay for that game? You pay for coins to get some stuff. You pay for tickets to play the Panchico machine type thing. Heck, you even pay to put custom made picture, JPEG you took from your phone in your Mitomo room. Again, that's basically what free to play is. Super Mario Run, of course, it's not a free to play game. That'll be a different story. I will plan to give my thoughts about it, the in-depth, the full one, because I did play the full version, but a different story. Now, Fire Emblem is free to play. I did mention this before in one of my MmGS V blog roundup that apparently Fire Emblem is actually a free to play game. And so, what's the pay to win aspect? Yes, I know. Is you buy orbs from cheap. I think you buy it for $5 for 5 of them. I think I could be wrong. I forgot about it, but there was basically an expensive one that you pay for. If you pay $80, you get a lot of orbs, and all this orb, what it does is you can summon characters, improve weapon, improve your characters. Again, who knows? So again, but it is the aspect of free to play. I can see it. Can you play the game without paying? Sure. Will you have a hard time to some extent? Maybe, but it's passable. Again, that is what free to play is. It's that they give you the bare necessity, but if you want to optimize and get a better experience, that's a keyword, then you gotta pay. It's just how it is. I mean, you can't really deny free. That's what I'm gonna say. So, can't wait for that one. So the question probably you guys thinking is, when's it gonna come out? And in the Nintendo Direct, the funny thing is that Yuri basically said February the 3rd for Android and coming soon on iOS or Apple. My interpretation at first, I just said, oh wow, so February for Android, but maybe before with the iOS. At first, that's what I thought, and then basically did reveal that no. Android was gonna get it first, and then the Apple will get it after that. And the reaction was so I hate to say it, fanboyish mobile console war. So what does that mean? That ramble I just said, the bundle word, bunch up word, is Android versus iOS cell phone fanboys. Just like console fanboys, my console's better than your game console because we got exclusive. That pathetic thing. I'm sorry, guys. Seriously, what Miles923 said. Play the game, not play your console because it's sad. It's sad. As a gaming community, it looks sad. Just saying there. But yeah, because basically the response is the Android said, suck it, Apple. We finally get this first. Yes, finally, Android for the win. And seriously, I didn't even know that you could do that in mobile, Android versus iOS. And basically the reason is of Super Mario Run. Apple basically had an exclusivity since December, and the sad part is that Super Mario Run will come on Android, but on March. So that's kind of messed up, and apparently either Apple really paid a lot of money to get exclusivity, or Nintendo just said, well, we have to do it in one version, which is Apple. and then we'll port it to the other one. I don't know, but my opinion with Super Mario Run, it should have been simultaneously, but again, Nintendo's Nintendo. So the same thing, Fire Emblem Hero. But in the end, sadly to say, they updated and they said, "Hey, guess what? Both Android and iOS Fire Emblem Hero will come February 2nd." So yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for everything what's going on. So with that, that's my thoughts on the Fire Emblem Direct. Can't wait to try all this game that once it comes out. So with that, thanks for listening.